On the Yorkshire Moor, in a house called Wuthering House, Wuthering Heights, and the wind is very heavy, and well, just leave the scene to you.
Wuthering Heights is the name of a farm high up on the Yorkshire Moor. Here lives a man called Heathcliff, together with his servants. Heathcliff also owns another farm, which a man called Lockwood had just rented. Lockwood has come to Wuthering Heights to discuss the contract.
Heathcliff is tall, dark, and handsome. 20 years earlier, when he was a young man, he was deeply in love with Catherine. Catherine was deeply in love with him too, and used to say,
"I am Heathcliff. He's always in my mind."
Unfortunately, she died when she was very young. Heathcliff has never forgotten his love for her.
Lockwood has come far, and the weather is bad, with a heavy wind blowing and snow falling. He therefore has to stay the night at Wuthering Heights. He goes to bed. In the middle of the night, he wakes up. The branches of a fire tree is touching the lattice, and it's rattling dry. It's dry cones against the pans. He goes back to sleep, and this time he has a terrible nightmare. Or is it really a nightmare?
I must stop it.
Hey.
Catherine! Catherine!
Who are you?
I'm Catherine Linton. I've come home. I've lost my way on the moor. Catherine!
Let me go! Suppose she wants to prove that this place is haunted, and it is haunted. It's haunted with ghosts and goblins.
What do you mean? Lie down and finish up the night since you're already sleeping in this room. But for heaven's sake, do not repeat that horrible noise. It sounds like your throat had been cut off.
If that little fiend had got in, she probably would have strangled me. She told me that she'd been walking on earth for 20 years as a punishment for her mortal sins.
What can you mean by talking to me that way? How dare you underneath my roof? Your child's outcry has sent sleep to the devil for me.
For me too. I'll walk in the yard till daylight.
Come in! Come in! Come in! Kathy, do come in. My heart, oh my heart's darling. Hear me this time. Kathy, at last. Now. And I love you.
But there was nothing outside. Just the snow and the wind whirled wildly through the open window and the artist's candle. I was almost angry with myself for telling him about my nightmare, since he acted so strange and violently. But I could not understand why my nightmare could cause such strange reactions.
Ha 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 ha!